Well, Austin, I have to admit, this is definitely one car that I didn't have to look back through my records of building vehicles to see if I've ever done one of these, because this was the first. This is a 124 scale Mitsubishi, I keep wanting to say Datsun, Mitsubishi Debonaire that you sent me. Again, 124 scale. I don't even remember who the manufacturer is. Doesn't say. Made in China though, but I can't remember the manufacturer. I actually looked it up on eBay to see if there was one on there, and I forgot who the manufacturer was on it. But anyway, I did get it finished up for you. The battery, I did get a 9-volt battery in the trunk, or inside the trunk here. I will warn you, when you go to change that, you may cuss me. I don't know. But I doubt it from our conversations. I doubt that you would. But anyway, it is a tight fit, but it will go. The switches you wanted, just almost said flashing headlights, steady low beam headlights, steady tail lights, and then a switch for the high beam. So that's what we've got installed here. Pretty neat little model. Again, I've never even heard of the vehicle. I guess it was only sold maybe in Europe. Like I said, I see it's a left-hand drive, or a right-hand drive car. So probably, just European-made vehicle, and it stayed over on that side of the ocean. Anyway, overall, pretty cool little model. Again, I think I said 1964. Your two switches are right here where the spare tire would be. And actually, if it was in the trunk, but the recess there. Your one on the driver's side would be for your steady headlights, taillights. Turn those on. Let's go ahead and kick those on. You wanted the warm white LEDs. Obviously, we don't want the cool white, all bluish looking. So I went with the warm whites. Put this on around here. And the tail lights illuminated across there. Kind of looks weird on the camera. You probably can't tell it. That's your reverse light. So obviously they don't need to be illuminated. So that's why it looks like there's a little gap in the lighting right there. Let's flip this other switch. And gives you your high beams. So all four come on. I did not wire that up where you can run just the high beams, obviously, because you can't usually do that in a real car unless you just hold the high beam, low beam switch on and just hold it. But anyway, it's usually if it's a stock mounted, turn signal mounted light. But anyway, there you have it. Like I said, obviously you can run the high beams if you need to. And I guess that's it. I appreciate the order, and I'll get it boxed back up. I did have to go ahead. I'll tell you what I did. Since I did get the battery inside, I started thinking about putting those little screws in. The little, well, they're actually a security type screw, the little triangle head screw. I ended up going ahead and putting Phillips heads back in here, just in case, because I didn't want to risk putting the triangle shaped ones back in and me mess them up, and then you not be able to take it out with your screwdriver tip and take them back out. So I got Phillips in there this time. Like I said, if you want to change it, I'll ship all those back with you, though. If you want to change this out, this video's getting huge. If you want to change those out when you change the battery the first time, obviously you can. But I didn't want it to be to where I messed them up, because the bit I had wouldn't fit all the way down into the hole for the car. So I had to kind of mess with that a little bit to get those out. And I didn't want to put them back in and mess them up. So I was like, so I'll leave that up to you. But I put Phillips screws back in, Phillips head. So anyway, again, I appreciate it. And I'll get this ready to ship out to you. Thanks again.